It's okay, never mind, there's a lot of side quests. I was stumbling around the higher ledges Otto's behest, and you might have come across something you might need attention. Alright, sure.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Fuck you, lady.
But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else.
He's pregnant.
Not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual.
What is it, boy? Tell me, boy.
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
What's wrong, Torgal? What's wrong, boy? Boo. Speak with Hippocrates. He seems to get a lot of work these days, Hippocrates. Good for him, I guess. Got some work to do, rather than just sit around all day reading books.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite.
This is Depresso
All
Expresso.
canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient.
He needs
Frost
new
wolves,
shit.
after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators.
I mean, yeah,
The
that makes
last older
sense.
antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so.
I'm going back to Cressida, really? I hate that place already. I've already hate Cressida because of fucking what happened with that boss. Fuck that place in particular. Alright, well, to Cressida. Or Torgal. Enemies slain. Extinction achieved. 20 bloody hide.
Now,
Here you go, boy.
will it be enough, I wonder?
Oh, at least he's
I suppose
doing it
that
now.
answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Yeah, it's like Clifford the big red dog size puppy.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
We'll finish the non-plus ones first and then we'll do the plus ones later. Hey.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
Give her all the bones.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh?
Yeah, he's a picky dog
Seems
now.
me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Here you go. Later. 5 pieces. Should be more than enough.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Holmes and Sharon probably hit it off. Speak with Hippocrates.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
Sure did.
We were indeed, Lawsman.
Spotted all of them.
You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword.
Torgal is super dog.
Speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Thank God.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Imagine having to fight Torgal at full power. I'd fucking die, mate. Bone to pick with you. Lots of money. Cavil's Fang. Slightly increases Torgal's at... Ooh, that's not bad. The Dame has a thing for Clive. But Clive only has eyes for Jill. As he always does.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times.
What is that?
It was
Sid's
the
cup?
only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Cid before he...
Died.
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take.
Guessing that means 20
Back in the
years.
day. I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
So I guess his son was a bearer.
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same
So this
mind.
is where the bearer thing started for Otto then, his own son.
All I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
It is such a nice guy. And now he's gone. Oh. Oh, this is a flashback, I assume. Damn, side quests has story to it now. I guess it's interesting now rather than just delivering food.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
This bromance is really hitting me right in the heartstrings.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
I didn't expect this much story and cutscene from a
This is Sid's handwriting.
side quest. Well, here we are.
Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Give it to him.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He's gonna cry. Don't cry, Otto. Don't cry. Don't do it.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
Don't cry, Otto. Don't do it.
But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
No.
This'll do me just fine.
You get Sip's old cup. The Sid cup.
Thanks.
The
for the ray of sunshine.
Sip.
I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
I didn't expect that side quest to go that direction, but here we are. Probably give me one of those treasure things. Sid's goblet. Yeah, there you go. Damn, that side quest really hit the feels for being a side quest. I guess this is where the side quests start becoming good. Because the first half of side quests was just kind of rubbish, where you deliver food and shit. At least now the side quests have some story to it.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well...
Again? The same thing again?
I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade.
Oh, katana.
The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it.
It was a katana for sure.
Slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Hey.
Thank you.
Well, time to get a katana.
So Karen knows about this sword.
Wonder if I can get a katana. Technically my sword is almost a katana, well, it's not really. Hey, Calon.
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are?
Yeah?
Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now?
Not really.
Fine.
Gonna ask.
If you stop mooning at me like that.
Oh, I guess I am
Lord
taking it from him
Ignac's the
then.
man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like.
Lord Ignac.
And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Time to get me my katana. Oh, unless it gives me Sharp Fang as well. Best destination nearby. Hey gang.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
The innkeeper. That's a weird name for you to have. You're not the innkeeper. You're a liar. I tried to do the cool, but I failed. There we go. That's the cool. I didn't do it.
You're finished!
You're finished. Enemy slain. 280 XP. The scorpions gave slightly more. All his shit.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
Do I have to walk there? Or do I teleport there? Oh yeah, I teleported. Walk.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that.
Wow. I guess that's how much you're worth.
In the outer isles, far beyond the twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship.
Samurais.
They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow.
It's kind of a worthless piece of shit.
Brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours.
Auricudum.
And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards.
He gave me the sword.
The very stone of which I
Oh,
speak,
never mind.
far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Of course there
Too many
is.
to count, but only one do I consider
Uh-oh.
my nemesis.
My own uncle.
Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Just wait until he finds out that I'm his nephew. What the fuck, bro? Lied to me?
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
No. So do I get a katana now? Can Blackthorn craft me a katana?
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Black whetstone. Thundered whetstone. Ooh. Thundered. Hello, sir.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Here you go.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
I'm guessing Clive is telling the entire story.
I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me.
Whoa,
But there'd be no
katana,
replacing this little rock once
katana.
I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider.
New sword, new sword.
Fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard wearing for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
Attaboy,
The curse
Blackthorn.
breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone.
Where's oh,
Thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
I'll see you got my debt to use blade. First new blade I make's got your name on it.
Thanks,
You
mate.
come and find me when you've got the materials.
Sure thing, buddy.
I will.
Probably already have it. Quest complete. 900 EXP. Excalibur. Ooh. Excalibur recipe unlocked. How fitting. I finally get to wield Excalibur.
Clive,
Give me Excalibur.
so will it be?
No, I need Bomb Ember. That's from a hunt, which I don't think I can do the hunt yet. I don't think the hunt is available. Can upgrade Excalibur, so I'm guessing you can't upgrade anything that's like purple or shit. Is there a new hunt? There is no new hunt, so I cannot make Excalibur yet. Which is very disappointing to me, if you ask me, because Excalibur sounds like a fucking sword that I want. I had to fight a bomb for it, and a bomb was the first enemy that killed me. It's glass. It's goblet. Who's sending me letters? About the other day. I'll have you know, I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother, and you won't soon catch me do it like that again. If it pleases your lordship, you can both forget about the whole damn thing. Oh. At least, you know, Otto admitted he cried. Baby. Good job, Otto. Oh, not mid specifically, I guess. Oh, is it mid? No, it's not mid.
Well.
Owain.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
What do you need, friend?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Maybe I don't have to do a hunt at all. But
if you wouldn't mind.
That thing said it was a hunt, so... Oh, there you go. It is a hunt then.
Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Yeah, I'm good at handling balls.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, it is a hunt then.
And a good hunting, eh?
Probably gonna be like an A rank. I hope it's an A rank and not an S rank, because I'd be stressed out if it's an S rank. We'll use the hunt board to locate the bomb king. Although as S rank fight would be fun. S rank fight would be fun. It's a B rank, so it shouldn't be too bad. I hope. Although it is a bomb, so I have to be careful either way. Oh, it's tiny. Is that it? It looks weird as shit. There you go. The Bomb King, rank B. Da, 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 da.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
It doesn't have a. It doesn't even have a bar to break. Can't believe that hit. Oh, it's some tiny ones. There's so much fire. I don't know what's happening. I think they're committing suicide. Yeah, I took a lot of damage because they blew themselves up. They're blowing up.
Too slow. I needed that.
Drag the Bomb King away. I almost died to all the bombs blowing up, but luckily I've learned my lesson. 1000 EXP is not bad. 9000 gold though. There it is. Ball member, the one thing I need. Hey, I'm here to make Excalibur.
What's that for you, dear?
Excalibur.
If I do
Yes.
say so myself.
Ooh, Excalibur looks cool. It does look neat as shit. Nice. Nice sword. Good sword. 10 out of 10 sword. Would yell Excalibur.
Alright there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
Well,
I have it here.
bought it. There you go. Have fun with it. Go nuts.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
I wonder what this gets me. Better healing, maybe? Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep
Oh,
your
more
potions in.
potions.
Reckon I could work some magic on that.
More
What
potions.
kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough.
Well, finally, I get to
squeeze in
carry
a
more
bottle or two
potions.
more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
You be a mo.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Quest complete. Weird signs. 900 EXP. Repeated potion satchel. Necessary of increasing computer, so more potions. Inventory increased. Potion 6, high potion 4, strength tonic 3. Alright, nice. With 2 more potions and 1 more high potion. Alright, I think that's all the side quests there is. Yep, that's all the side quests there is. Oh, time to go meet Otto finally. Alright, Otto, let's get to it.
Alright, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive,
He's run away.
were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
He really doesn't want to visit her dad for some reason.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Hey, Mid. What the fuck? Oh no, this Obelisk.
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you.
Probably from Mid.
By the sound of it. One of your
Oh no, never mind. It's not from
I
Mid.
was to hand it to you in person, post bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Uncle's dead. My dear boy, my journey to Canberra has been a resounding success. Friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of all going-ons in the Free Cities. By which I learned of the endeavours of a certain young friend of yours. Though I believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canadian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards. No matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long for the guildmasters are rapping at your door, our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill and warn us an impending attack.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Alright Gav, new job for you.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Pretty much.
It seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. Alright.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Oh man, Clive. This is gonna be sad. I can feel it already. Visiting this grave is gonna be sad. Oh no. Sid's legacy. I'm not gonna cry. It's Jill. I guess the hammer is probably from Mid.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
Technically, Joshua is alive still.
Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Oh, Goat is here. And Karen, I guess. Sharon.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I
Kind
thought
of.
you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
This is making a lot of noises.
And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Man, if Gav dies, it'll be really fucking sad. I hope Gav doesn't die anytime soon, but he's probably gonna die.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Finally. Oh wait, no, is he still under Dalmatian? Probably not, right? This is Western Dalmatia. This is Eastern Dalmatia. Technically still under Dalmatia, I guess. This is the Crystal Road, I assume. Student don't make ya. Onward. I'll pet the dog first.
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Alright, let's go. I have Excalibur with me. Oh, the outlaws? Or that's just a quest? Damn, there's a quest in the middle of the road? Can you travel everywhere? We can. No hunts, no quests, no hunts, no quests, no hunts, no. Oh, I guess we're doing this quest. Hey, buddy.
What do you think? Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? I mean, it's already on the way.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Sounds easy enough. Get cart. I shall get cart.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care.
Here we go, bandits.
We've got guests. These must be our bandits. Nice try.
Ow. I was fighting someone else, you fool. Leave me alone. Wanna fight me so bad? Fuck. Fine, I'll fight. Enemies slain, although I took way too much damage for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Steel silk.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Still, you see a cart around? Put it across there, huh? No chest around here, at least. Doesn't look like it. There's not a lot of chests in this game. For a Final Fantasy game, or like for an RPG game. I haven't opened a lot of chests. I don't know if I just missed a lot of it, or there just isn't that many chests to begin with. Kind of sad, because I like opening chests. Hello, cart. The vegetables.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
Oh, give me my money
How
and I'll
exactly
get out
will
of
he be
here.
getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry
They're probably
about.
gonna steal the products for themselves.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Quest complete. I'll bet you I'll be seeing these guys again. Kettlebell looks neat. It's all golden and shit.
You've had your reward and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
Fuck you. I helped. That's just a circle. Fallen.
Sickle! Stay down!
I think I'm going to be fighting a lot of these guys. A lot more, at least. Is it? No chest, no nothing? That's sad. Make for Bocklad. Damn. I didn't know this was part of the world. The final sin. The Dominican Republic. It's sin! FF10.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Wouldn't we all, Jill? Wouldn't we all?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
Torgal wants to be part of it too.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Clive should be about... No, Clive is probably older than Jill. Jill would probably be somewhere slightly older than Joshua, I would think. Meanwhile... ... Seat of the Imperial Court. Probably Dion.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task.
Something's fucked up is happening right here.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
Who is Olivier? I know he's Annabelle's son, but is that it? Is that all there is to it?
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Sanbreque.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
Ding ding ding.
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only.
The truth is out there, Dion.
Though I do owe Annabella thanks
Annabella.
for reminding me of certain truths.
It'd be Annabella's Ultima all this
regarding
time.
the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You You trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy. Sire, forgive me. This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have lunch
Oh, so
instead?
he is the father. So Annabella fucked the old king.
Does
Oh
it
shit.
pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
It's going down. He is Bahamut. And she is probably Ultima, I would wager a guess. By everything, she's just the mastermind behind it all, it looks like. And Olivier's doll does have a glowing eyes.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Just need to hug the coast.